In this lesson, we are going to complete what we started yesterday. It's on workbook. We are going to complete answering progress test. Here, let's talk about the writing task. You can open your workbook, please, on page number 90, I think. You are going to describe an event you saw recently. So you are going to practice speaking first. Give me your ideas, and then I'll give you the chance to send and post your report. It can be a screenshot or a picture or whatever you want, as you usually did. You can write on that channel on your class. You can write this report. But first, here, let's read the instructions and these steps. So you are going to describe an event you saw recently. Say when it happened, what day, what time did it happen. So you talk about what you use the time, or you begin with the time. Second, say where it happened. You have to mention the place, at home, at school, or in the town. Say where you were and if you were with anyone. So where were you? I was walking. You were sitting, etc. Alone or with another one. You have to mention who were the characters involved in this event, and describe exactly what happened as you saw it. You have to tell us the events or the plot of the story. Put the events in the correct order. So you have to use time expressions like a minute later, then after that, suddenly. So you have to use time expressions. Write about 170 to 200 words. Now, think about this event. Try to remind yourself of an event you saw a few days ago or a month ago, whatever time it happens or it took place. You can write some notes on a piece of paper to help you to present your descriptive report. I'll give you 3 minutes to prepare this report, and I'll let you speak in 2 or 3 minutes. Please start writing about an event. It can be a happy event or a sad event. It can be a car accident or a fire, as whatever you want. Okay, so pay attention to the setting of the story, the time and the place, and the characters, the plot, or the events of the story. Go on now. Writing. You can write some of your notes. Then at the end of the lesson or at home, you can post the report in your channel so that we can present it in front of the class the next period. Now, who is ready to present his descriptive report? Tell us about an event you have just seen. When did it happen? Where did it happen? What were you doing? Who was with you? And describe these events in the correct order using time expressions. If you are ready, please raise your hand. This task is similar to what we have already learned in the last units, in Unit 10 or 11. Shall I choose names? Ayub bin Farid, would you please tell us a story?
Teacher, I'm still writing.
Okay. Hilary?
I'm still writing too, teacher.
Okay, you are still writing. You are not going to write the whole story, just write some notes to help you write the story later. Munir? Now, I'll give you an example. Here in grade 11 too, your friend or your colleague Muhammad Majdi has just prepared a speech about a car accident he saw one day. Okay, you can listen to his speech. So you have to mention the accident. Okay, what happened after the accident?
Thanks God,
And
behind my school.
just seen. So you have to mention the day, the time, and the place, the characters, and these events in the correct order. Okay, let's listen to Muhammad Majdi. Yes, Muhammad.
One day in the morning at 8 o'clock, I saw a car accident behind my school. I saw it when I arrived to my school. I saw it with my class. There are bus and small car. The bus crashed small car to pieces. Thanks God, the driver is safe, and the driver of bus take him to hospital.
Very good. So you were walking on you were walking to school and you saw the accident. Okay, what happened after the accident? Did the police come arrive quickly, or did they
the police
call the ambulance?
The people called the police, and the bus driver called the ambulance to save the driver car
Yes.
driver.
He was taken to hospital. Okay, good.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so here is when the accident took place, the streets became very crowded and people couldn't move, so there was a traffic jam. Thanks a lot, Muhammad. Let's see. Has anyone finished? So I'll give you enough time to write this descriptive report at home, and you can send it to the channel. Okay. So after listening to Muhammad Majdi telling us about a descriptive event or an event which took place and he has seen in the street, answer the following question. Exercise 2. Let's evaluate Muhammad's report using the stative verb. What do you believe? What do you suppose? Make your evaluation by taking into consideration the following. Did Muhammad Majdi stick to the conditions given in exercise 1? Look at these conditions. Did he mention the time, the place, and what he was doing? Did he use time expressions? What do you think? Did Muhammad stick to the conditions given in exercise 1? Question 2. Was his description accurate and realistic enough? Did he describe the event accurately and it was realistic? Do you think his essay or report is interesting and enjoyable? Did it attract you to listen to him? What do you think? Yes, Abdurrahman Radwan.
Yes, he told us the place and the time and what he were doing. The story was interesting.
Good. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Abdurrahman. Here is the last thing in workbook. You are going to give me your feedback concerning the curriculum. Look at the outcomes on page 77 here of the student's book. Here, these are the objectives of the module 4. How did you find discussing safety precautions? Was it easy or difficult? Did you learn something new? Was it useful or not useful concerning accidents or fire, etc.? How did you find using the language of criticism? How did you find describing a scene? How did you find talking about thoughts and feelings? How did you find about expressing opinions? You have to tick one of these boxes, giving your opinion about the curriculum. What have you learned? Was the reading difficult or easy? Was the listening easy or difficult? What about the writing? Okay, this is what you have or you should do concerning your point of view or feedback concerning what the last module. Now let's go to the mock test or mock exam. Here, this as I told you, this is a mock exam or a mock test from the ELT supervision. Here the exam is in 9 pages, and you should have 3 hours to finish the exam. The exam has some different types of questions like vocabulary, grammar, language functions, set book question, writing, reading comprehension, summary making, and translation. Let's start with the first paper. Here, the first paper, you have the vocabularies. There are two types of vocabulary exercise: multiple choice, A, B, C, D, or fill in the space. Please read the questions and choose a word that best completes the sentence meaning. You have to understand each word and read the sentence and choose the best answer. Okay? I'll give you 2 minutes to read and read the questions and answer. Ilari Hani.
Great minds visualize success when they are facing challenge.
Yes, very good, Ilari. Visualize, yes, means imagine or see. Great minds visualize success even when they are facing challenges and problems. Thank you, Ilari. Amr Lutfi.
The weather is very hot and quiet in summer in Kuwait, and quite sprawling in summer in Kuwait.
Sprawling means common. Sprawling means common, spreading. The weather is very hot and quiet.
Quite
Unbearable. You cannot bear it. You cannot stand it. So it's extremely hot. Unbearable.
Yeah.
You cannot bear. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Khattab, yes.
Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened.
Fastened. Fastened.
Fastened.
Fastened. T silent. Fastened. Yes. While driving
securely.
your car, your seatbelt should be fastened what? Yes?
Securely.
Securely. Thank you so much, Abdurrahman. Number 4, Munir.
The singers caught the attention by their stunning performance.
Stunning means surprising, exciting. Yes.
Stunning performance. Audience.
Yes. Who was listening? Yes?
Audience.
The audience. Very good. So the audience were listening to the singers. So the singers caught the audience attention. Thank you. Ayub Ben Farid.
A festival was held to the country's national heroes. Glorify.
Glorify. Very good. Glorify means honor or show respect. Very good. Thank you so much. The next type of vocabulary exercise, fill in the space. Fill in the space is easier than multiple choice because you have different types of words, but different parts of speech. You have to choose the verb, the noun, the adjective. It depends on the position of the word in the sentence. If you have a difficult one, if you have a difficult sentence, leave it until the end. Read and fill in with words from the list. Yes, Nashar.
You can lend him car without warning because he's a driver. Cautious.
Here you need an adjective. Very good. Cautious. Cautious means careful. Thank you. Okay. The number 7, the Ministry of Education has agreed to my training course in the USA. Has agreed to, you should be followed with an infinitive verb. Yes, Awadi.
Fund.
Fund, very good. Fund, it means to provide you with enough money. If you are studying, if you are going to complete your study in the USA, so the Minister of Education can help you. They can support you by giving you enough money. Thank you, Lawadi. Karim Wa'il.
His latest film is a suspense very much in the manner of
Hitchcock. Hitchcock is a famous film writer. Yes.
Thriller.
Yes, thriller means an interesting program or film or movie. Thank you, Karim. Al-Ardi.
The first issue that we have to is violence in all its forms. Violence
yes,
in all its forms.
Yes, have to should be followed
confront.
with an infinitive verb. Yes,
Confront.
الأرضي again. Confront, very good. We have to confront means we have to face. We have to oppose, stand against.
I can
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see another one. Muhammad Tamer. Yes, Muhammad.
One of the most effects of global warming in the rising sea level
Rising.
prominent.
Prominent. Muhammad Tamer here. One of the most should be followed with what? With long adjective. So the adjective is prominent. Thank you, Muhammad. So, but we have what? We have the noun partnership. This is an extra word. Partnership means sharing or participation. Thank you so much. So we have finished what? We have finished the vocabulary. Now let's move to the grammar. We have the two types of grammar questions: multiple choice, and we have do as shown or do as required. The multiple choice question here, you have to understand the rule. What do you need to choose? Here, the first one, revising what? Revising the phrasal verbs with get. We started what? We started get through, get over, get up, get behind. You have to understand the meaning of these phrasal verbs with get. Hilary.
If you take your medicine regularly, you will get over this illness quickly.
Very good. So get over means recover or become well. Get over. Thank you. Number 12. عمر لطفي.
معلش الشاشة يا أستاذ مشوشة بس. I am so anxious because the exam will start
18th May. Here we are looking for what? Time preposition. Yes, Amar?
Yeah. Will start on 18 May.
On, yes, on for what? On for dates or refers to days. So on Sunday, on Monday, or 18th May. Note here, 18th day, today is 18th May. Here, Omar, let's pronounce this adjective correctly. Please listen and repeat.
Anxious. Anxious.
Omar?
Anxious.
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 Anxious. Yes. Anxious.
Anxious.
This is an adjective. Thank you, Omar. Okay, 13, Munir.
The bus was completely empty. There was nobody on it.
Thank you. Nobody. Very good, Munir. Munir here chooses what? Nobody, because this is an indefinite pronoun. Refers to people. The bus was completely empty. There was nobody on it. We can use any. We can use anybody, but in negative. There wasn't anybody on it. So you have to choose the correct indefinite pronoun. Does it refer to place or a person or thing? We have nobody, somebody, anybody. We have anywhere, nowhere, nowhere, anywhere, somewhere. We have everyone, everything, everybody, etc. The last one, question 14, here we are revising what? We are revising model perfect. Model perfect should have plus PP for giving late advice or advice in the past. Ayub bin Farid.
You shouldn't have spoken to him in such a harsh way.
Very good. You shouldn't have spoken. So should have plus PP. In perfect tenses, Munir, we in the present perfect, the past perfect, or the model perfect, to use the past participle after have, has, or had. Thank you, Ayub. Okay, now let's move to the next type of grammar here. Do as required or do as shown between brackets. Question number 15 is what? This is an active sentence. You are asked to change it into passive. You change the active into passive by starting with the object and using the suitable form of verb to be plus past participle, and then complete the sentence. The second exercise here, this is an indirect direct speech or actual words. You are going to change it into reported speech or indirect. But begin with the doctor advised me. This is note here the sentence in brackets. Is it a statement or a question or imperative? And the third one, these are two simple sentences. You are going to join them using who. Here the teacher and he refers to the teacher. Join these two sentences using who. And the last one, this is a statement. Complete the statement with a question tag. How do you form the question tag? Is it positive? Use negative. Is it negative? Use positive, vice versa. Okay, let's see. Jude, yes, Jude.
Number 15.
Yes.
Some technological
Gadgets.
gadgets are directing people into cinema activities. Change into passive.
Where is the object, Sujud?
Criminal activities.
No, the object is the noun after the verb.
Okay. Directing people.
So directing the verb. Yeah, some technological gadgets are directing. Directing whom? People. Begin with people, Sujud.
So the directing is the verb.
Yes, begin with people.
Okay. People were directed into criminal activities.
No, try again. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yes, Ahmad Samir, Muhammad Fahmi.
Yes, teacher. 16.
Number 15, please.
Number 15. New passive. Some technologies. Criminal.
No, thank you. Muhammad Ramadan.
The doctor advised me to take
No,
this.
thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Khattab.
Yes, teacher. Take the medicine 3 times a day.
Number 15, please. We didn't answer
15?
question number 15.
Okay, teacher. Some technological gadgets are directing people into criminal activities. Shade into passive. People are directed.
Yes. Yes, people are directed. No, thank you. Muhammad Tamir. Muhammad Tamir.
People are beginning decorated into criminals activities.
No, Karim Wael.
People are being directed into criminal activities.
Thank you, Karim. Excellent. Here, Karim notes here, we begin with the object people, and here Muhammad Tamir, Muhammad Ahmad Ramadan, Ahmad Samir are directing what this, which tense is it? Present continuous. Present continuous in passive we use are or is being plus ed. So the right answer, people are being directed into criminal activities by some technological gadgets. Thank you, Karim, so much. The next sentence here, this direct speech, a change into report speech. The doctor advised me, complete. Complete. Let's see. Shall I choose names? Let's see people who are sleeping. Let's start with Yusuf Ala. Yusuf Ala, yes. Yusuf Ala. يوسف محمد كامل. Number 16 يوسف. يوسف صلاح.
أستاذ.
Number 16 please.
مش عارف أستاذ.
سامي. يوسف حمدي. ناصر فيصل. مينا سامح.
Teacher, you called me?
Do you want to answer? Yusuf Sam, do you want to answer? Go on.
Yes. Take this medicine 3 times a day. Change into report speech. The doctor advised me to take that medicine 3 times a day.
Good, 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 Yusuf. Thank you so much. Yusuf here, he uses the conjunction to, and then he changes this into that. So the right answer, the doctor advised me to take that medicine 3 times a day. Thank you, Yusuf, so much. I'm very proud of you, Yusuf. Okay, the third sentence here, join using who? Mina.
The teacher who teaches us English was very pleased with me.
Again, please.
The teacher who teaches us English was very pleased with me.
Excellent, Mina. Thanks a lot. So here, Mina chose who to join the two sentences, and usually we use after relative pronoun. We use what? We use the second sentence. So the teacher who teaches us English was very proud with me. Thank you so much, Mina. Okay, the last two question here. Add question tag. My brother was hurt in a car accident. This is a statement. Complete using a question tag. مشاري مطلق.
Yes, teacher. My brother was hurt in a car accident. Add question tag. Wasn't he?
Very good, Mishari. Thank you so much. Mishari here uses wasn't because it's a positive sentence, and he uses the object or subject pronoun he. Thank you, Mishari. My brother was hurt in a car accident. Wasn't he? So we finished the grammar. Now let's move to the third part, situations or language functions. Language functions here, write what you would say in the following situation. You have to understand the situation, and you have to say a good sentence, a polite sentence. If you are in this situation, what would you say? Okay, there are different answers. It depends on how you can understand. How can you understand the situation, and how can you respond? So Ilar's answer is different from Omar or Munir or Ayub. So there are different and possible answers, not one answer. Okay, the first question here, 19. Your brother without S. Your brother thinks that road accidents cannot be avoided or stopped. What would you say to your brother? What would you say to your brother? Your brother thinks that road accidents cannot be avoided or stopped. Yes, let's see, Muhammad Ahmed Ramadan.
Yes, teacher. Your brother thinks that road accident can't be provided or stopped. I don't agree with you.
Cannot be avoided. Sorry, again?
Avoided. Can be avoided or stopped.
Yes.
I don't agree with you. If people
yes, I accept
respect
your answer.
the rules,
people should
respect the rule to avoid car accidents.
Excellent, Muhammad. Thank you so much. So there are different answers. We can say, I don't think so. I don't agree with you. Road accidents can be avoided only if we drive carefully. So we have different and possible answers. I don't agree with you. I don't think so. Road accidents can be avoided only if we drive carefully. I disagree with you. People, as Muhammad said, Muhammad said, people should respect rules or traffic rules, etc. The next question. You see that your friend's car has broken down. You see that your friend's car has broken down. What would you say to your friend? What did you say to your friend? Let's see. Yes, Ahmed Said Muhammad Ali. What would you say?
أيوة sir.
Saifuddin.
I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for you. Good. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Saif.
نفس السؤال يا أستاذ.
Yes. Can you give me another answer?
Yes. Oh, that's bad news. We should fix it. Fix it.
Yes, you should fix it. You should. Why don't you? You should take it to the garage. Why don't you call the mechanic? If I were you, I would buy a new one or a new car. So you can say, I'm afraid that your car needs to be repaired and you have to do without it for some time. So you can give advice or give suggestion. Thank you. Your friend asks you about your opinion of your new iPhone 12. Your new iPhone 12. So suppose that you bought a new iPhone 12 and your friend asks you about your opinion concerning your new mobile phone. What would you say to your friend Ahmed Adil Radwan?
Your friend asks you about your opinion of your new phone, iPhone 12. I think it's a nice
Yes, good. I think it's
phone. A nice phone.
Which did you say?
I think it's
I
a
think
nice.
it's nice.
Yes.
I think it's a nice phone. Okay, good. Good, Ahmed Adil. So we can say, in my opinion, I think, in my point of view, for me, as I see, my new phone is modern and easy to use. It's handy. It's very convenient. It's up to date. It's so sophisticated. It's very difficult to use. So you have to use your opinion or opinion expressions like what? I think, I believe, in my point of view, as I see. Okay, thank you, Ahmed. Last question here. Car drivers should have a first aid kit in case of emergencies. Someone said car drivers should have a first aid kit in case of emergencies. What do you think? What would you say? Yes, Ahmed Mahmoud Abdel Fattah? Al Omar? Ahmed Mahmoud Abdel Fattah, yes. Ahmed?
Car drivers should have a first aid kit in case of emergencies. I agree with you, or that's true.
I agree with you. That's true. Muhammad Ahmed Taha, thank you. Yes, Muhammad?
I agree with that because it's the first aid kit. It's very important to protect our
Good.
body.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So we can say, I completely agree with you. It's very useful when there is an accident. Okay, thank you so much. Let's stop here. I'm going to stop recording. Then I'll give you some things to tell.